Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing you guys some love. We are outside. I am back from holiday. Had the most amazing holiday with family. Spent a lot of time with family and I absolutely love it. You know, I got a little bit of a tan, you know, a couple shades darker. If you follow me, then I'm pretty sure you were gonna mention it in the comments. So I told you first, y'all. Yes, my skin is completely golden, like a caramel, like a burnt caramel color, y'all, and I'm absolutely loving it. I love the summertime. I love getting a tan. I love all seasons, but I had the most amazing time on the cruise. It was my first time ever going on a cruise. Would I go on another one? I do not know, but I definitely want to do the Disney cruise. That is the only thing on my bucket list, and that's just to have fun with the rest of my family, not even for me, you guys. But anyway, on a cruise, y'all, you can eat, literally eat your life away. They have the most amazing food. The stops were amazing, but the only thing that I didn't like about the cruise is that you only spend time in the country for maybe 5 hours. Y'all know when I travel, and I travel a lot, I would spend a month. I spent a month in Morocco, a month in Italy. I like to go and spend at least 2 weeks in a country. So me spending 4 or 5 hours in a country, it was almost just like a tease. But I had an amazing time, you know, especially when you're traveling with kids as well. So, and like I said, it was a family holiday. So anyway, please continue to like, follow, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me over there. I listed some travel content over there as well. You know, we just have a lot of fun, reels, lives, all that. And we're going to talk about some summer gourmands today. Y'all know, if you follow me, that I am a gourmand lover first and a fragrance lover second, whatever that means. So anyway, we're going to talk about some amazing summer gourmands today that I absolutely love. Some that are in my top 10 for life, some that I would never want to live without, and some that are new to my collection as of this year that, y'all, they're in my top 10 for life, top 20 for life. I love them all. So y'all, let's get to it, okay? One gives me gourmandish leaning vibes, but it doesn't have that gourmand factor. It doesn't have like caramel, coffee. It doesn't have any of those edible things, but it's giving me edible, you know, it's giving me whipped creamy, marshmallow, caramel, like all of those edible things that makes up an amazing gourmand. And I'll let you know, I'll do that one last, okay? So the very first one, like that nuttiness, the almonds, like all of that, anything you can eat, not just fruits, you guys, because fruits are not considered gourmands unless they're drizzled in chocolate or honey, y'all. So yes, these have fruits, but they have those edible factors which makes the fragrance or gourmandish leaning fragrance or gourmand fragrance for the summer, y'all. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into the first one. You probably already saw it, and this is one of my favorite finds for 2023, and this is by Van Cleef & Arpels. This is by Dries Van Noten, y'all. All right, Dries Van Noten is the most amazing, like, y'all, I have to do a collection favorites, okay? So in this fragrance, you have your hazelnut, not chestnut. You have some cacao, you have some rose, you have a silk accord. There's something bright and fresh in here. Not sure if it's bergamot or some type of citrus that gives it a little bit of bright silkiness. This literally smells like silk waves of chestnuts and cacao and a slight rosy scent. Very airy, not heavy. If you don't like rose, this is probably a rose that you probably would love if you love a gourmand as well. And this is SOIE MALAQUAIS, y'all. Stunning bottle. This is a Dutch perfumer, so the bottles look very Dutch, but it's absolutely, this is a top 10 for life. It's a love. I have a backup bottle, and I'm loving it. It's fresh, it's airy, but it still gives you, from the cacao and the black currant, the cacao mixed with the black currant and the silky accord and the hazelnut, it gives you a really fresh summery gourmand, and I absolutely love it, y'all. SOIE MALAQUAIS, get your nose on it. I will try to, if I remember, link my collection review of Dries Van Noten down below, you guys. The next one we're going to talk about is TABIT. Now, TABIT does have that cotton candy inside, and that is why I chose TABIT. It has the sand note in here, which makes it a little airy, dusty. You get some florals, some roses, some peach, some raspberry, all of that. It's super feminine. It's beautiful, long-lasting. but it's beautiful. It's sweet. You definitely get that note of cotton candy and the dryness from the sand, almost like a sandalwood. I get a slight hint of patchouli in here, but you get those fruits, the cotton candy, and a little bit of dryness. This is very upscale. You may want to wear this, you know, going out on a date, a day date, a night date, all of that. But it's the most amazing gourmandish leaning fragrance for the summer because of the sweet, you know, kind of sticky cotton candy that's inside. Not overly sweet, y'all, though. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is one that you guys haven't heard me speak about in a while, and this is MAZZOLARI's Vaniglia. It's the most beautiful fragrance in the summertime because of the orchid vanilla in here. It gives it a little bit of a floral orchid airiness, a sense of almost like a freesia, very fresh, airy, floral, very bright, but you got that rich, kind of oily, dense vanilla and caramel inside that makes this fragrance oh so amazing. And I absolutely love it. This is a lifer for me as well. It's very oily, so you can actually spray this, and yes, this one you can rub in, dab, rub all over your skin, you guys. I love this. Very projecting, lasts me for 12 hours because I've worn it on multiple shifts and gotten compliments at the end of the shift, you know, of course within maybe like an arm's length proximity, but it's beautiful. Carries a beautiful sillage, good longevity, performance, all of that, but you get that rich vanilla and that caramel and that airy orchid vanilla to make it a beautiful summer gourmand, you guys. And that's MAZZOLARI's Vaniglia. The next we're going to talk about, I won't talk about it too long, is Lemon Tart. Lemon Tart, like I said, I still get like a sweet Greek yogurty smell, but I think it's the butter. It's fresh churned butter that I'm smelling in there. That gives it a little bit of that tart smell. You get that lemon tart, you get the crust, you get the butter, you know, the lemon icing, you know, all of that beautiful summer gourmand lemon tart by the House of Theodoros Kalatinis. It's a super affordable, a must-have for the summer. You can actually do some layering with another fragrance that I'm going to talk about, which I wear this in the summertime, you guys. This is Unknown Pleasures by the House of Kerosene. Absolutely love Unknown Pleasures. You got your caramel in here, some rich caramel. You got the honey in here, caramel and honey, y'all. It's not too dense, it's not too thick, because you have that tea in here, that lemon in here, that citrusy lemon in here to give it, to brighten it up, makes it a little airy, fresh, and the tea note just to add that little bit of zinginess, y'all. This is a lifer for me, top 10 for life of gourmands. I love it. Get your nose on it. Unknown Pleasures, y'all. This is my favorite. This is my number gourmand in my entire collection, and it's a lifer. I love it. It's going nowhere. Okay, longevity is beast, performance is beast, all of that. The next one we're going to talk about is a yellow floral gourmand because of the caramel and the vanilla in here. You have BORA, which is by the House of Giardini di Toscana. I've sprayed this multiple times. Now that it has sat for about a couple months, I'm starting to get the richness, a little bit of the richness, that lactonicness from that milky caramel on top of a beautiful yellow floral scent, you guys. Absolutely love it. If I ran out of this, I would purchase it again. The performance is amazing. 8 to 12 hours on this fragrance. BORA by Giardini di Toscana. Okay, I won't say that too fast. Another one is a new acquisition to my collection, and this is KILIAN's Princess Eau Fraiche. KILIAN's Princess Eau Fraiche, I actually told you guys, I like this better than the original because of the freshness of that bergamot. It's a little zesty, the ginger, the marshmallow. It's beautiful. I love it. You can overspray it, you know. But it's beautiful. It's fresh and amazing for the summer. The powderiness from that marshmallow is still there, and it just gives it a boost and uplift for the summer. Super fresh. If I ran out of this, I would definitely repurchase again, but this is an amazing fresh gourmand, light, airy, non-offensive, and I absolutely love it for the summer, you guys. Very non-offensive, office worthy, all of that. Another one that I'm absolutely loving is by the House of KAYALI, and this is Yum Pistachio Gelato. I love this fragrance, and yes, the longevity on it for me is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I wore this 24 hours later. It was in my hamper. I smelled it in the air while I was over near the shower. That's about 8 feet apart from my hamper. I smelled it in the air, you guys. So like I said, this is like a day and a half later. So the longevity on this fragrance on clothes, spray it on clothes, is absolutely amazing. And I did spray it about 12 or 15 times. So just make sure you spray enough so you can smell it and not complain about the performance of the fragrance, or concern about the performance of the fragrance, because that's what we say in the nursing world. It's not a complaint, it's a concern, okay? Anyway, Yum Pistachio Gelato. I get the cardamom in this fragrance, you know? I get the cardamom, the hazelnut, the whipped cream. You know, it smells like whipped creamy marshmallow, pistachio ice cream. You know, I get all of that. I get some florals in here. Y'all, this is backup bottle worthy. I love it. I need another bottle, but I'm not going to do it. Absolutely love Yum Pistachio Gelato. An amazing summer gourmand. Watch my review. I will link that down below, and my Dries Van Noten. Okay, you guys. All right. Anyway, watch the review. Amazing fragrance. The next are two vanillas that we're going to briefly talk about because yes, vanillas are amazing for the summer. You don't just have to wear them in the fall and the winter. They're very airy, fresh. The very first one is Vanilla Love by Jimmy Choo. Ooh, it's a little windy out here. Vanilla Love. There's a beautiful note of saffron in here. There's some rose in here, I think, as well. But you get a lot of vanilla, a lot of bright, fresh, airy vanilla. It almost smells like a vanilla orchid as well. You get some pepper in here, some warm spiciness, a little bit of woodiness, y'all. But this vanilla is so amazing. They have this on Joma Shop, so put your name on the list. I don't know where else you can find it for a reasonable price, but on Joma Shop it was only $90, you guys. Get your nose on it. Jimmy Choo Vanilla Love, an amazing vanilla all year long, but most amazing for the summer as well because of the airiness and the saffron in this fragrance. I absolutely love it. The next airy vanilla we're going to talk about is Escapade Gourmand. You know, the girls are always talking about this fragrance, y'all. This fragrance literally smells like a glazed donut to me. A fresh, airy glazed donut, you guys. It's warm, it's bright, it's airy, it's fresh, it's ethereal. Love it, but literally it smells like the icing on a warm glazed donut, you guys. I smell a little doughiness from the vanilla. I get a little breadiness from this fragrance as well. I don't know if that's, I think there's creme brulee or something in here that makes it an amazing gourmand, you guys. Get your nose on it. Escapade Gourmand. I have joined the Escapade Gourmand Club, you guys. Finally, you talked me into purchasing this fragrance, and then I love the bottle too. I kept looking at the bottle. It's very unique and it's beautiful, you guys. Get your nose on it. You guys, I finally got my, I'm going to release my KAYALI review, hopefully in a couple days. I don't know which one's coming first, but you know, I was missing that fragrance. The fragrance says while I was on vacation, and it came the day that I left for vacation. I was like, why, Lord? Why? You know, why couldn't it come the day before, y'all? But anyway, I appreciate it all. And yeah, I watched 2 reviews actually, and I'll let you know whose reviews I watched. But I also sampled the fragrance first, sat with it for a day, then I watched 2 reviews. I watched Adriana DC's, I'll let you know now. I watched Adriana DC's and Denise Adore. I watched their reviews and I said, you know what, I'm not gonna go watch any other reviews until I sit. It's been 3 days, so I worn the fragrance, tested it, and now I can watch more reviews, y'all. I didn't want to be influenced, you know how it goes. Anyway, the next one is Bond number 9, TRIBECA, a beautiful summer gourmand. You got that hazelnut, you have that cacao in here. It's just beautiful. You got your jasmine, some caramel in here. It's fresh and airy from the Ambrosia, and it gives you that airy Baccarat Rouge 540 feel on top of the hazelnut cacao and caramel. The cacao is like a dusted cacao. It's not very harsh, and there's a beat, but hopefully it doesn't come by me. So anyway, this is TRIBECA. It's beautiful, but you have those gourmandish leaning factors, the caramel, the Ambrosia, and cacao hazelnut on top of an airy Baccarat Rouge 540 scent, y'all. The next one we're going to talk about, and there's a huge dent, is Ambrosia Imperiale, y'all. Banana, okay, saffron. You get the Divana, which makes it very beautiful. Divana gives it a little bit of you know, it's beautiful. It gives it that little greenness, that kick, you know, like the tree of the banana, you know. It's absolutely stunning, but what I most get in this fragrance is the booziness, the rum, the banana, and the saffron, y'all, and the Divana. That is what I get in this fragrance. It's sweet, it's kind of rich, heavy, and airy at the same time from the saffron. I have a backup bottle of this, and I'm absolutely loving it. Ambrosia Imperiale by Navitas Parfums. Get your nose on this, y'all. It's good. It's amazing. All right, the next one is by the House of BYRON, and this is MULA. I have the MULA Rouge and the Chronic Rouge, but this one's my favorite from the entire house because this one's a little sweeter. It has that raspberry, peach, strawberry. It has that whipped cream in there. It's a little woody, fruity, smooth. This is the most amazing summer gourmand. MULA, long-lasting. Sillage is amazing. Get your nose on it, but you get literally these strawberries, like a stewed strawberry, peach, whipped cream, and a caramel, and it's absolutely beautiful, and the bottle's gorgeous as well. Get your nose on it. MULA by BYRON. The next one we're going to talk about, I purchased this year, and this is by the House of Greedy. I'm going to do an updated review on my Greedy fragrances because I got 2 more. So I have a total of 6 or 7 Greedy fragrances. And because I got 3 new ones, I'm going to do an update on it. So this is Greedy. This is Because I'm Free. This is actually my favorite Greedy. I am loving this one. Rialto's my second. Gossip Girl's my third, I think. Yeah. So this is good. It kind of gives you in the beginning the vibes of Linter D because of the tuberose in this fragrance. You got your banana flower in here. You got some candied fruits. You got some tuberose, slight gardenia, but you get more of a powdery, candied, bubblegummy, slight bubblegummy tuberose. I don't like too much bubblegummy fragrances. This is the only bubblegummy in the opening fragrance that I have, but I absolutely love it. It dries down beautiful, so compliment getting, ethereal, an amazing summer gourmand. Get your nose on it. Light, fresh, airy, elegant, all of that. Greedy because I'm free. Very fruity, but you definitely get that banana flower in this fragrance. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And the candied fruits to sweeten it up, y'all. And there's also caramel in here, okay? And that is why this is in Summer Gourmands. It's beautiful. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Deep in Desire. And no, it is not too heavy to wear in the summertime because to me, this has a very fresh bergamot in this fragrance, citruses. You got your grapes that smells like blueberries, but it's not. This is Deep in Desire Yacht. This almost gives me One Umbrella for Two, which I absolutely love. But One Umbrella for Two is a little more sophisticated. This is a little more gourmand leaning because of the hazelnut and the cacao in here on top of the grapes that give you blueberries. Warm blueberry muffin drizzled in Nutella or cacao spread, y'all. Get your nose on this. There's chamomile tea in here. I think there's Genmaicha tea in One Umbrella for Two, but I totally get all of that in this fragrance. Deep in Desire Yacht by the House of EBK. Get your nose on it. All right, the next one we're going to talk about, almost done, y'all, is Gossip Night. Gossip Night is an amazing summer gourmand. You got your peach blossom in here. It's amazing. You got your mango, you got your peaches, you got some whipped cream in here. It's very fluffy, airy, you know, almost marshmallowy, but it's whipped creamy. It's just very fluffy whipped cream, you guys, on top of some fruits. A lot of beautiful, amazing tropical fruits. Love it. Get your nose on it. Gossip Night. I've talked about this before in my Greedy review. Like I said, I'll link that one down below so you can go back and watch it. And I will do an updated one, y'all. Get your nose on it. Gossip Night. This is super femme. I get compliments. I've worn this to work twice and I got multiple compliments on it, even people pulling down their mask saying, is that you smelling so good? And then the doctor was like, oh, she always smells good. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Okay, even though you don't tell me, but thank you. Anyway, Gossip Night by the House of Greedy. Last but not least is a fragrance I think definitely gives summer vibes. It doesn't have any gourmand leaning factors, no edible leaning notes in the fragrance, but it is giving marshmallow, it is giving whipped cream, it is giving powdered vanilla. And this is by the House of Orientica, and this is Exotica Bellissimo by the Art Bellissimo collection Exotica. Y'all, if you don't have this fragrance, you need to get it, okay? This is gorgeous. It's creamy, it's dusty, it's airy. It's giving marshmallowy, vanillic, whipped creamy vibes, you know, on top of some beautiful white florals, you guys. But literally, this smells like a gourmand, so you need to get your nose on it. If you are, that vanilla in here is powerful. If you are a gourmand lover and want something different than just a fresh, airy gourmand, then you need to get your nose on Orientica. Anyway, y'all, that is all. Go out into the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, and let me know what you're wearing and your favorite gourmand is for the summer. Like I said, a gourmand is not just, you know, a ton of fruits in a fragrance, exotic, tropical, dense, whatever. It, to me, it has to have like edible foods, edible notes in there. Like I said, gourmands, milks, you know, caramels, teas, coffees, you know, things of that nature, sugar, you know, and these are sugary, okay? All right, go into the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, and get your nose on some of these fragrances, y'all. Bye-bye. Love you all.